Welcome to a new guitar tutorial, and today we're gonna check out the new song by Porcupine Tree, Hurt Culling, which came out today. If you're interested in sheet music of the song, you can go to my Patreon page. There you can download a full transcription of the rhythm guitar part I will show you in this tutorial, including tabs and regular notation. And if you enjoyed the lesson, please hit subscribe, ring the bell, leave a like and drop me a line in the comments. To play the song, we have to tune down the low E string to D because the guitar is using a drop D tuning in the song. So we have a low D string, and then the other things are tuned in regular tuning. So we have the A string, D string, G string, B string, and high E string. And there are two riffs played in the song. There's one riff with a clean guitar sound for the verse part and for the intro of the song, and then there's a distorted riff for the chorus section. And the riffs aren't too hard to play in a technical way, but we have an odd time signature in the song. The song is in 11/8, and this might be a little bit difficult to play. But first of all, we have a look at the right notes. First for the intro riff. And the riff starts on the low D string, and then we're going up to the D on the 5th fret of the A string. And these two notes are played 3 times. After that, we're going down to the 5th fret of the D string, then down to the 4th fret, and then down to the 3rd fret. And after that, we're going back up to the 5th fret again, and then the riff starts from the beginning. So the complete riff goes like this. And you can check out the riff and try to play it by ear, and if it works in the right rhythm, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have difficulties playing this odd time signature, then there's a thing that might help is to divide the whole 11/8 bars in 3 sections, and we can divide it in 2 4/8 bars and 1 3/8 bar. And then it might get a little bit easier to count the right rhythm. So then the first part of the riff goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So we're starting on beat 1, and all the other notes in this first part are on the offbeat. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And the D on the 5th fret of the A string is the 1 of the next part of our division. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. For the next part, we're starting on the 5th fret of the A string, which is now a 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And on beat 4, we're going down to the 5th fret of the D string. 4N is the 4th fret of the D string, and the 3rd fret is the next one. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And the last part, now starting on the 3rd fret, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So here the 3rd fret is beat 1, and when we're going on 2 and we're going back up to the 5th fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and then there's no beat 4. Then we're starting from the beginning. So this last part one more time: 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And the complete riff counted in that way: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and then we're starting one more time. So this is the riff for the verse part, and this riff is played 2 times as an intro of the song, and then another 12 times for the verse part, and then the chorus section starts. And for the chorus we need a bit of distortion. The rhythm of this chorus part is nearly the same as in the verse part, which was a slight difference at the end, but we have a look at this later. First we're going to check out the notes. Here we're starting with a D power chord, and in our drop D tuning we're only playing the open D and the open A string. After that we're going up to the 10th fret and we're playing the same two strings. Then we're going up to the 12th fret, also playing the same two strings. Then back down to the 10th fret. Then we're going down to the open strings again, and then up to the 12th fret one more time. So we have open, 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, open, and then back up to the 12th fret. This 12th fret is played one more time, doing a little slide down the strings, and at the end there's a single note line starting on the 3rd fret of the A string, going up to the 5th fret of the A string, then 3rd fret of the D string, and then the 4th fret of the D string. So the complete chorus riff goes like this. And so on. And like in the verse part, if you're able to play this whole thing by ear, then everything is fine. But if you have difficulties with the rhythm, then we try to count this one more time like we did it in the verse part with our 3 sections, with the 2, 4, 8 bars and the 1, 3, 8 bar. And the first part is the same rhythm as our verse part. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Then in the second part we have one additional pick. Then in the verse part it's the moment when we pick the 12th fret again and we're doing the slide down. So the second part is 1 and 2 and 3. And here we're doing on beat 3, we're doing the slide down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then on beat 4 we have the 3rd fret of the A string. 4 and is the 5th fret of the A string. And the next 1 is the 3rd fret of the D string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then the other difference in the rhythm is the last note isn't on 2 and like in the verse riff. Now the last note is on beat 3, so the last part goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, and then we're starting from the beginning. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and the complete riff one more time, played slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and this is the riff for the chorus parts. And after this riff we're going back to the clean riff of the verse part, which is first played as an interlude. Then for the next verse, then we have the chorus section again, and then there's another verse part, and the song ends with the chorus riff, which is played I guess 12 times, but you can figure that out easily. And this is the whole rhythm guitar part of Herd Culling, the new song by Porcupine Tree. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please hit subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell, leave a like, drop me a line in the comments, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.